Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, beautiful. This is TR, everybody. He is our loan guy. We like him a lot. So TR, if you want to say hi.
Hello everybody, how are you doing today?
And is it recording?
Can you hear me?
Yes, hi TR, nice to meet you virtually.
Wonderful. Virtually it's nice to meet you. I can't see you, but I know you're there. All right, we ready?
Here we go. I want to just say, starting off, I do go into flow, but this is my go-to guy to make some stuff really happen. If there's some very difficult things that I need to get approved, this is the go-to guy. So I want you guys to really take advantage of it and get his contact and make sure you utilize him as needed. And here's TR.
Thank you, thank you. All right, everybody, my name is TR McCarthy, aka TRtheLoanGuy. I'm the mortgage broker for Sceptre Mortgage. And before we get started with all the boring stuff like my background and all the numbers and stuff like that, let me just say that I drove down here. It took me 3 hours to get down here. But I came here because I truly appreciate the work ethic and hustle and also the integrity of Latoya, okay? And months and months now, you know, dealing with each other.
Yeah.
Chelsea and also Melissa, correct?
Yes.
Yeah, all right. And so I just want to say thank you guys for having me. Thank you for tuning in, okay? Before we get started, let me just ask you guys 3 questions. The first question is this: are you closing your purchase loans in 15 days or less? Whether that's 15, 14, 12, 10, or 8. If you're not closing them in that time frame for conventional FHAs and the basic stuff, you need to ask yourself why, and we need to talk, okay? Second question is, your lender currently, your preferred lender of choice, is it a true partnership, okay? Is your lender, what does that mean? Is your lender educating you every time you talk, or is it just, what do you have for me? Okay? I hear lenders all the time and say, hey, what do you got? What are you working on? What do you have for me? And you guys, that's one way to do it, but it's not the best way to do it. A true partner, a true associate that you work with is going to basically educate you. He or she is going to be available to answer your calls day or night and say, hey, this is what we're thinking about, what can we do? And it's going to bring the value add to you. Say, for instance, do you have your own personalized pre-approval link that has, so when your clients log on to get pre-approved, the first thing they see is your face, your contact information, and your DRE number. If the answer to that is no, we need to talk, okay? Because that's what we do for all the agents that we work with. And we also bring value add by helping you guys create business. We basically do videos, we do, first-time home buyer seminars, whether we pre-record them to give them to you so that you can actually put that on your social media. You can use them as commercials. We do interviews for you guys so that we can also, again, put them on social media, do commercials. And whatever we can do to assist you is what we do, okay? So those are the 3 things now. And the last question I want to ask you is, as an entrepreneur, as a business owner, if you guys are realtors, real estate agents, you guys are entrepreneurs. You work with a broker, but you work for yourself. As an entrepreneur, do the things I just talked about before, does that make sense to you? Do you understand what I just said? Is that important to you? And if it is, we need to talk. So with that being said, again, my name is TR McCarthy, aka TRtheLoanGuy. You can find me on any social media, YouTube, Instagram, LinkedIn at that hashtag TR, that designation TRtheLoanGuy. I've basically been in the mortgage industry now for 18 years. I started with Lehman Brothers Small Business Finance, and I started as a processor. I worked my way up, and I was a project lead. I then became an underwriter. I was underwriting manager. I was underwriting trainer and an underwriting branch manager. And roughly about 6 years ago, I went out on my own and started the brokerage, Sceptre Mortgage, okay? And if you know anything about the mortgage industry, you know that I am a unicorn, okay? First of all, most people don't even know or know an underwriter, and they don't know a broker or loan officer who is and was an underwriter. So I'm a unicorn. I know the programs. I know what the lenders are looking for. I pre-underwrite all the files that goes through. So when we submit these files to our lenders and our underwriters, I already know what they're going to ask for. We already submitted up front. We get our approvals within 4 to 24 hours. And the conditions that normally come back is going to be the appraisal, title, and maybe an LOE. Okay? So with that being said, we're getting loans closed literally 15 days, 14. I just closed one 2 weeks ago. That was 8 days. From start to finish, from the time we submitted it to underwriting, we got the same day approval, and we basically funded it in 8 days. Okay? I tell you what, I'll actually give you, I will give you an example of that so you can see what I'm talking about. Can everybody see the screen there?
Give us a wave if you can see the screen.
Again, I say congratulations to her as she closed her loan in 10 days from underwriting start to funding. That's pretty awesome. Let's go take a look in the phone. Have a great day. Good afternoon, TR the Loan Guy here with Nicole and Riley. And I want to say congratulations to both of them because we funded their loan in 10 days from the time we submitted to underwriting to funding and recording. 10 days, which is amazing. And that includes weekends. Nicole, how do you feel about the service that we've given you?
I am so pleased. I'm so happy. I actually had another company that I went with, I'll say, earlier, and it was so much red tape. It took several weeks. I had to follow up with them. This was completely opposite. TR reached out to me, only gave me the stuff I needed to get the loan pushed through. He made sure when I didn't present the correct information, he'd follow up with me to get the right stuff. I had some issues in my past with some previous foreclosure. He made sure he had got that all straightened out, so there was no hangups whatsoever. I mean, I had some stuff on my record, and it was just a quick process. I didn't know it could be done that quickly.
Yeah, it was a very quick process. It was very easy, but you made it simple because you got everything I asked for up front. And like I tell you guys all the time, if you're motivated and you're stay on top of your documentation, we can get these loans closed 10, 15 days, 20 days, easy, as long as you do what you're supposed to do and you allow us to do what we do best, and that's get the loans closed. My goodness. Riley, you want to say anything?
Join this company.
Yes, go with our company. Again, this is TR the Loan Guy from Sceptre Mortgage. You guys have a great day. Have a great weekend. Bye. I wanted to show you that, and that's just one of many videos that we actually have that shows that we're getting these loans closed, literally 10 days, 15, 14, and 8 days. All right, so with that being said, we have the technology, we have the know-how, and we have the hunger and drive to get these loans closed for you. Again, that's what being a partner is, to make sure we make your job easier. We want to make sure that you shine with your clients. Any client that you refer to us is your client, and we're here to make you look good, okay? We're here to make sure that we look good because I want them to come back to you when they're ready to get their second, maybe investment property, okay? They're looking to do something, I want to sell this house and get a second home. We want them to have such a great experience that they not only come back to us, but they come back to you, and we're going to talk you up every step of the way, all right? Okay, TR, you sound like you know what you're talking about. What about your rates? So let's talk about the elephant in the room, first of all. We personally never haggle over rates, okay? And I utilize this. I'll give you an example. I love efficiency, and I hang my hat on customer service. Okay, what does that mean? Okay, so we have 3 different ways you can do this. You have high rates, you have middle rates, and you have absolute bargain basement rates. I've been in the business for 18 years. Usually when you have a lender that says we'll undercut everybody, we have bargain basement rates, it's because their technology sucks. I'm not talking about just anybody particular, but I'm talking about usually if it's just all we got is rates, their technology. That means that, let's just say for instance, when I submit a loan to get reviewed, well, now the turn times are going to be 4 days. And when you try to upload a documentation, that system is going to haggle where you got to do it 3, 4, 5 times to make sure it works properly.
Now, why is that? Is that because they're spending less money on the technology side so they can give better rates?
Probably they're not spending that much, but also it could be their new player in the business. It could be the fact that they're not spending a lot of money, so they have to attract people this way because most people say I just want the lowest rate, right? So in order to attract them, if their turn times is now 30, 45 days, but I can get your loan closed in 15 days, and we're talking about a rate that's negligible, maybe an eighth or maybe a quarter, which is going to be roughly about $15 to $20 a month difference. Which one would you rather have? The good experience, because I have over 30 lenders. I can use the guy who has the bottom basement rates, but the service is going to be terrible. At the end of that loan, trust me, I've done these things before, our clients are not going to have the best experience because they're going to keep asking for more and more stuff. It's going to be difficult to get that processing. So with that being said, I'll give you an example. We just closed a loan and we had to have an insurance, HOI. I usually have a guy that was in Farmers, a young lady in Farmers Insurance, but Farmers is one of those kind of people that in this city, there was a fire on the other side of the city, and Farmers says we're not gonna issue any policies in that city right now, okay? And so there's nothing that the young lady can do because she works for Farmers. Well, I found another person who was referred to me who was an insurance broker. Well, I'm a broker. The insurance broker had over 100 different insurance companies that he went through, and he gave me 3 options. He said, hey, I got 3 people that can do it, because some people still say, yeah, there's a fire in that city, we can't do it, but we gave 3 options. He says, this one right here, the price is high for no reason. This one right here, you have a better price, and the actual product and coverage is actually more than what the expensive person was selling. And I have one that's extremely low, it was like $200 less. However, in order to get that policy, we had to go through and bend over hoops. It's going to take about 2 weeks to get the policy. Well, that's going to take us over our time frame. So which one would you rather have? You'd rather have to basically go out and take pictures of the house, have one of the agents go take pictures of the house all over to get you in, submit it to underwriting, take another week and a half to get that policy, or it's $200 more, you get more policy for that, and I can get it done in a day. Which one works better for you, okay? So sometimes you can save money, but you're gonna go through a huge process and not meet your deadlines, or you can maybe pay just a little bit more, not a lot, just a little bit more, and have the efficiency and get everything done in a timely manner. When I say efficient and customer service, that's what I'm talking about. Now, the elephant in the room is the rates. Right, we know that yesterday that they just raised interest rates by 75 basis points. That's almost 1%. Right before then, we're averaging right about 6.25 to 6.5 on the rates, right? So everybody was saying, hey, rates are too high, rates are going up, we're gonna wait. Now, what I was doing and explaining to our clients is this. That 6.5 rate that we were talking about, sometimes for FHA is a little lower, but 6.5 rate was actually on average what it was before 2008. The last 10 years, the Feds have been artificially lowering the rate, keeping it at 2.75, at 3.75. And if you notice, over the last couple of years, they've been slightly going up because every year the Fed says, well, we're going to raise interest rates. They never truly did until just recently. And now the rates are back at where they were before 2008. But of course, we have something called inflation, and inflation, we keep saying we're trying to curb inflation, so we're going to keep raising rates to slow down the price of inflation. With that being said, we just had a rate increase just yesterday. We probably haven't seen it already, but by next Wednesday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, you will be seeing the rates go up, and we're going to be probably at 7% easy. 7%, 7.25, or 7.5. Somewhere in that area, depending on your FICO score, depending on all those different things there, okay? So the rates are not going to come back down to 2.75 in the next 15 years. That's just my personal what I believe, okay? From what I've seen in the past, ebb and flow. It will come down slightly, but it's not going to go back down to that 3.75. We're going to probably come back down first quarter of the year, back down to where it was right before it went up again. Right around that 6.5% rate. That's what I'm believing. Now, with that being said, we have a window of opportunity right now, because a lot of our clients will say, I want to wait till the rates fall. They believe they're going to fall. I want to wait till houses come again. You're not going to get to 2014 numbers for the houses. However, between now and I'm saying March, I believe this with my whole heart, people are going to realize that the rates are not going to fall back down to where they were before. House prices are not going to plummet the way that they think they're going to plummet, and they're going to be ready to start buying. Right now, if you put yourself in a position to partner with the right people, to put your name and your face out there, to do the groundwork, to lay down the work, to get people to know you, when they come back and say, let's buy these homes, you will be in a position to get those deals, okay? So we have a great opportunity right now to do that. All right, so programs. All right, TR, you said one-stop shop, you said you're a broker, you said you're an underwriter, you said 18 years experience. What can you do for us? What type of programs do you have? Simple. We have, let me show you here. Okay. Reverse mortgages. So reverse mortgage for purchases or refinance. Renovation loan, 203K or home style renovation. And Freddie Mac just a few months ago opened up their own renovation loan. We're doing those. So right now you're talking about ADUs. And I'm pretty sure you're hearing this because ADUs are a big thing, especially here in California, okay? And I am an ADU financing specialist. I also am a preferred lender for HPP Cares, which is the organization administering the Cal HFA $40,000 ADU grant. So that means that you get $40,000 for up to $40,000 in the ADU grant from Cal HFA. As you can see there, I have another website geared just for ADUs, and we are a preferred lender with Cal HFA. So that means we can do HELOCs, we can do second loans, we can do cash out refinances, we can also do renovation loans. So whatever you need for that, we have, okay? We also have manufactured housing. How many of you guys have manufactured housing clients that want to buy a home on real property? Or they say, I don't want the real property, I want to be in a park. Well, most lenders don't do that. And I'll be honest with you, I make no money off it. I make maybe $500 on manufactured housing in a park. But it's a value add for you guys. That's why I do it, because I want you to have a one-stop shop. So when you come and say, hey, I have somebody that needs this, you don't have to go running around town trying to figure out who does those loans. So I can do them. And again, I'm very transparent. I make $500, okay? So it's not I'm not making you guys some money, but I want to make sure you guys have a one-stop shop. All right, we do commercial loans, we do jumbo loans, conventional loans, investor loans. We have investors who want to do fix and flips. You want to do bridge loans for construction. You want to do buy and hold. We do all of that. Of course, we have conventional FHA. We have all of those things, but we also have what they call non-QM or non-traditional financing. What does something like that looks like? If I want to hold property, I'm looking about maybe somewhere between 15 to 20% down. Well, do you have hard money loans? Yes, we do. What does that look like? you're doing roughly about 30% down, okay? So, in 30 to 40, depending on the property, just depending on the property. What else? So, bank statement loans. Let's say you have a self-employed borrower who makes a tremendous amount of money, but on paper, on their on their tax returns, they deduct a lot of expenses. So, and at the end of the day, they're making $30,000, maybe even $50,000. So they're not going to qualify traditionally for that loan. However, with bank statement loans or 1099 loans, we can show that they are making the money, and we can use just a fixed expense ratio, whether 50%, or if you get a CPA letter saying, hey, this client's only using 20% expense ratio, we can then say we can use that for when we qualify for your home based off of your bank statements. If we're using personal bank statements, you qualify 100% of those deposits, okay? So we can go that route. Down payment assistance programs. Down payment assistance programs are wonderful. They help. Right now, they're a little bit more as far as the rates are concerned. So you're getting roughly about 3% down. You used to be able to get 6%. With the rates being as high as they are, you're not offering that extra 3%. So we're looking at about 3 to 3.5% down payment assistance. And we get those done all the time as well. Any questions? Let's see. Any other? Investment, FHA, commercials. We also do grind up construction, commercial loans, and anything like that. If it can be done, we can do it for you. All right? So again, we're a one-stop shop to help you guys grow your business. Also, I mentioned earlier that we also do videos for you guys. If you want to, we can do Zoom calls. You can do sit down, like I said, videos of interview. We can do seminars with you. We do branding, co-branding documents. So if you're going to do an open house, you need flyers, all you gotta do is give us a call, give us a property address, we'll send you those flyers, all right? It's real simple. We wanna make sure that you have the ability to grow, that you have the contacts that you need. Hey TR, this is what's going on. Do you think this apply? I can give you some pre-context to whatever you're trying to do. When we're on the phone and we're talking, my brain thinks about guidelines. So you can ask, like I said, Melissa, you can ask, even Chelsea, talk about this, Chelsea. When I'm talking, asking questions, I'm always saying, okay, that may work. Oh no, that's not going to work with this program, but this program may work. Is that correct?
Yeah.
So you guys utilize my brain for what it is, okay? I have 18 years, experience, 10 years of underwriting management experience. Utilize my brain for what it's worth. Let's see. What am I missing here? I don't want to take up too much of your time, but bottom line is the fact we're here to make your job easier. We're here to develop a partnership with you. I know that I'm not going to deal with everybody on this Zoom call. Just a couple of you are going to say, hey, that sounds right. That sounds good to me. But I tell you what, all you have to do is just say, hey, TR, I want one of those links. All you do is just send me your information, your DRE number, your contact information, and your email, and a headshot, or let me know where I can get your headshot from online. And we'll put that link together for you within 24 or 48 hours, and we'll have it up and running. All you have to do, and this is what it looks like, by the way. Can you see that? This is Chelsea's. So we have her information here, her name, her email address, her license number, and her contact number, and her address for Agents of LA. All right. Here is Latoya's link here. Yes, you have co-branded with myself, our company, and Latoya's here, same information there. Your clients come here and he's basically create an account. Once they create an account, they can log in at any time. Every time they log in and do a pre-approval, you're going to be emailed, okay? You're going to be notified that someone just completed an application. You're going to be notified when the appraisal is ordered. You're going to be notified when the appraisal comes back, when title comes back, when we get our clear to close, you're going to be notified. When we sign documents, you're going to be notified, and when we're funding and we have funded, you're going to be notified every step of the way. You will also get your own access to the back-end portal, so you can go back in and you can look at everything. If you need to upload documents yourself, maybe purchase contracts or addendums, you can do that. You have complete control. And you can also, once they do a pre-approval, you have access to kind of say, oh, what if you get a higher amount? You can literally change the numbers into the parameters that we put in there. You can't go more than what we say you can go, but once you do that, you can kind of move the numbers, say, okay, we need more money for this house. Will it qualify? You can put those numbers in there and it'll let you know if they will qualify based off the numbers that we've calculated. So you have a lot of control, even on the lending side, that you've never had before, okay? You've never had this type of freedom before, trust me, but it's great, okay? I'm trying to see what else.
So yeah, I put a couple, we're at the 30-minute mark.
Cool.
I put a couple questions on the board. If you guys have any questions, please feel free to drop them in the chat. I'll relay them to TR. But Ty did want you guys to hear about the 2-to-1 buy down, and we'd love to know what states you can do loans in, particularly Nevada, some of the
Wonderful. All right, so let's talk about the states. I'm only licensed in California. I do all of California right now. We're working on, currently working on Nevada, Atlanta, Georgia, and Texas. Those are 3 states that we're looking to move in, also Arizona, but Arizona's going to be a little bit later. So those 3 states we're looking to move into relatively quickly, but as of right now, all of California, okay?
Do you have any contacts in Nevada?
I have contacts in all 50 states, so if you need somebody, if you need to refer you to somebody, I can do that for you.
Okay,
I have
great.
contacts in all 50 states. 2-1 buy downs. You have a 2-1 buy down and you have a 1-0 buy down. These are very, very, very good right now. Everybody's talking about them, right? So what does that mean? What we've done and what I've coached other agents is this. Houses were flying off the market beginning of the year, and last year they were flying off the market in 2-3 days being on the market. They were going up for $100,000 over asking price, but that's no longer happening. Houses are now sitting on the market for 30, 60 days. And so if you go to the selling agent and say, hey, we can help you get this house sold faster, or if you're the selling agent, talk to your client and say, hey, we can get your home sold faster by offering a seller credit, okay? So let's say you have a $500,000 home. Let's just say that a 1-0 buy down will cost roughly between $3,300 to, let's just say, $4,500, okay? What is that? The seller pays closing costs, let's say $4,000, and it gives the buyer 1 year at a 1% rate reduction. So let's just say their rate is 6.5. For that first year, they're paying 5.5. Okay, and then on next year it goes up to the 6.5%. On a 2-1 buy down, it's just like that. For the first year, you get a 2% reduction in rate, and the next year it bumps up to a 1% reduction in rate, and then on the third year it goes back up. So if it's 6.5, it's 4.5 the first year, 5.5 the second year, and on the third year it goes to 6.5. But by that time, we more than likely be able to refinance that person out of that loan and get them a lower rate. Okay? But those are what that is. Now, 2-1 buy downs are going to cost probably anywhere from $12,000 and up maybe $15,000. But if the seller has a lot of equity and they want to do this, they can get a seller credit for that amount. It goes to pay, and what happens is the buyer comes in and says, hey, if you use our preferred lender, we know they're going to get this thing done. We'll give you a seller credit of whatever buy down you want to do. And it incentivizes that particular seller or buyer to purchase your home. Out of all the other homes on the market in your neighborhood, where they're all very similar, spec, 3 bedrooms, 2 baths, blah, 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 why would they choose yours over the other person's? Because they're going to get a buy down. Okay? And so that's why it makes perfect sense for sellers to do this. It incentivizes the buyers to purchase your home and purchase it fast. Okay? Any other questions?
I don't see anything in the chat, you guys. This is your chance. Like I said, we're at the 30-minute mark, so if there's no questions, we can start to wrap things up. Bueller, anybody?
All right. Where can you basically get a hold of me? Let's see.
I did drop your business card in our chat.
You did? Okay, wonderful.
Yeah.
All right. As you can see,
Wow.
TRtheLoanGuy.com. My office number is 951-399-2002. Again, that's 951-399-2002. When you contact me and you're serious about developing a partnership and you want to build a team, I'm going to give you free advice after this. You'll have access to my cell number. Okay, you'll be able to call me anytime and text me anytime, and I will answer and I will get back with you on your questions. Ask anybody in the office that works with me already, they know it's true. I am very busy. I do a lot of traveling, I do a lot of speaking, but I will get back to you and I will work on anything that you give us. Trust me, I will do that, okay? The last thing I'm going to tell you is, as an entrepreneur, you have to develop your team around you. You have to have a mortgage broker, not just a lender, a mortgage broker. Even if it's not me, okay? I'm being honest, if it's not me, a mortgage broker has a fiduciary duty to give you the best service possible, to look out for you the best deal. But a mortgage broker, someone that has the programs that you need. You want to have a contractor on your squad. You want to have somebody that does carpet on your squad. You want to have somebody who's a painter on your squad. I'll give you a quick story. One of my agents called and she said, hey, we have an appraiser that just came through. We have to do a little bit of work. We got to paint this before we can get it approved. Do we have to do that? My underwriting brain said, yes, you have to do it. You can't get around it, right? She didn't have it painted. I picked up the phone, my other phone, and I called my guy, and he just called her. The next day, he was out there painting that particular job, and that following week, they closed. I didn't get any money off of that. Wasn't my deal, wasn't anything like that. I don't care about that. I'm a team player. I want everybody to make money, okay? But if you have a painter, you can say, I got that. So your clients come to you and say, I need to get some painting. I need to get some carpet. I need to get somebody to redo these cabinets. You say, I know somebody. Oh, I need a lender. I know somebody. What happens if one of your clients who you just sold a house to last year say, I want to build an 80-unit backyard? Are you going to say, well, I don't get any money out there, so I don't know anybody? Or are you going to say, I got somebody for you, make the referral, and when that person's ready to buy another house, who are they coming to? You. Because I'm going to make sure I talk you up again, even if it's a refinance. I want to make sure I talk you up on this deal. I want to make sure I keep you in the loop. This is what's going on with this deal that you referred to me. Even though you're not getting paid on it, I want you to understand. And so when we close, I want you to reach out to him and say, congratulations for closing this. I knew this guy was going to really help you out. You still stay in front of that client. So when it's time for them to refer somebody, they're referring to you. Does that make sense? That's what being a professional is. That's what being a team is. And I hope to God that you're not one of those people that says, I only refer when I get some kind of kickback or bonus. Because I refer people out all the time. I don't get a kickback or a bonus, okay? That's just not how it works. And we all know that's, well, we're not even going there. We all know we're supposed to do that, okay? Be the professional that you are and have your team of people who has your best interest at heart. All right? If there's no other questions, I'm not going to keep you. But if you want to talk to me, you can text me, you can call me, send me links in the description. I'll get a hold of those and I'll give you a call and I'll sit down some time and just talk to you individually of what your particular needs are, what your clients are looking for, and how we can assist you going forward, okay? If that sounds good, pick up the phone and call me. Okay. As I sign out, TRtheLoanGuy, signing out.
All right, everybody. Oh, did you have a question?
Thanks, TR.
Oh, you're so welcome. What's your name?
It's Melissa. Hi.
Okay, Melissa, I know you. How you doing? All right. Anybody else?
I'm good. Just a little sick again, but you know.
Don't worry about it. I was looking forward to seeing you today.
Yeah, I know. See you soon.
Okay.
Thank you for all the information. I really appreciate it. It's definitely worth the time. Thank you so much.
You're very welcome.
Nadira.
Who's this?
Nadira.
Okay. Nice to meet you, Nadira.
Hi. We'll be talking soon.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, we will.
Okay. Thank you, Toya.
Oh, no problem, girl. Come here.
I know, right?
Anybody else?
Okay.
Thanks, Toya.
Oh, no problem. You guys have a good day.
Thank you.
All right.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye. TR the Loan Guy checking in. Remember, if you enjoyed this video or you like our channel, please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. It goes a long way to promote our information across YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram, to promote it to others just like yourself who may find this information informative. And drop a comment down in the comment section and let me know what topics you want me to cover in one of our upcoming video posts. And we'll get back to you with the video that answers your question. TR the Loan Guy, signing out. Have an absolute wonderful day.